Bro, what? Is my... Oh, okay, my mic's working now. Let's go. Hell yeah. Sick. Alright. Time to risk crits for the KO record? Yeah, that's not happening. Even if I did risk crits, I still wouldn't break the KO record. I could get close. And I'd need, like, everything to line up perfectly for me. Like, I'd need Sydney 2, I'd need Phoebe 1, and I need Glacia 1. And I would need to get really lucky on a couple of those. Yeah, I'm all out. Alright, so the squad is a pretty simple one. We got Keldeo. He's coming along. I needed something to break through the Dialga and the Empoleon in the champ fight, and Keldeo fit the bill pretty good for that. We are also bringing, to the shock of no one, Tinkaton. This mon is really good, and unfortunately, this thing was like the only answer my box had to a couple things, like Xerneas, in case I messed up the line. So, yeah, this is coming. Let's see. Illumise, Prankstermon, Fairy typing, really awesome. Illumise's coming. Polt, also coming along. Great typing, synergizes well with the rest of the team. And Lapras. So this is going to be the squad. Pretty strong team, but 1 DR, so what are you going to do? Alright, we are going to buy some oddball stuff. Alright. Hell yeah. Hopefully we can end it this time. Put an end to the 1DR Nuzlocks for good, win or lose. Alright, we are jolly, we are timid, adamance, jolly, jolly, calm. Alright, that's good. I have systematically extracted every single item from every mod in my box, so I didn't miss anything. Your name will be on the... Oh, because my name? Alright, so... Sydney should be pretty easy. Neither of his teams should pose too much of a problem. Hopefully. So we are good to go. This team is already made up for the Sydney fight. I thought Lapras got Shell Armor in this game, but apparently it doesn't. No. Pokebile, we are using Pokebile every fight except for after Cynthia. If I use Pokebile after Cynthia, there's a very high likelihood I wipe on champ fight. So don't let me do that. If I Pokebile on, if I Pokebile after Cynthia, I'm probably gonna wipe. Cool. All right. Illumise will be clicking Encore in the C4. Mostly on Glacia and Cynthia, though. It's not really doing anything. And Phoebe, too. On Phoebe, too, it's also Encoring Dragapult. That's really it. Alright. Control the speed of the battle, you can control the outcome. You're gonna lose today. Will Illumise click anything other than Encore and U-turn? Yes, it will click Play Rough a few times. We're just gonna Thunderfang this guy right off rip, and then we'll figure out what team it's using. Alright, this is probably Tailwind because it killed it. Or it was going to kill it. Nope, okay, cool. We just high rolled on that Thunderfang. Alright, awesome. So turn 2 is always the same thing. We're always going to switch into Keldeo here. And eat this Fiery Wrath. Fiery Wrath is guaranteed. It does a lot more damage than Air Slash to Luxray. And it has the flinch chance. We're gonna Vacuum Wave this guy. And this should bring in Grimmsnarl. Yep, so this thing always sees Moonblast. So we're gonna go into Tinkaton here. Kratz, dude. Ah! Okay, so... this is the last turn of Trick Room right here. This Grimmsnarl can bat odds. I actually don't think it can bat odds anymore because of that crit, actually. I think it actually sees kill now. If this thing, so if that didn't crit, it might still do it. It could bat odds into Victini because Trick Room is still up, and Victini sees slow kill into Tinkaton, and Victini doesn't die. But if we can fake it out, with the Expert Belt, Knockoff does enough damage to prevent Victini from bat oddsing in. So we're gonna fake out Grimmsnarl here. Okay, that's fine. We're safe. Awesome. Gigaton Hammer with Expert Belt always kills here. That thing's a demon. Literally, I guess. Literally and figuratively. Alright, this thing is always clicking Trick Room because Trick Room's off, so we're gonna knock off, which will break its room service, but that's really it. So we just want to prevent the Victini from bad oddsing if we can help it. Alright, so this is always going to be V-Create, or it might, I don't think it'll be Bull Strike, I think it's still always V-Create. So we're gonna go into Lapras here. Awesome. Alright, so this is always going to be... this should be Zen Headbutt for... so we're going to... even if it is Bolt Strike, either way we're still going into Luxray. Okay. This is always Sludge Wave or Fake Out, so we're going to go here. I did not expect that bad odds. Twisted Dimension to turn normal. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we are not going to get the 4th frag with Luxray on this fight because of that bad odds, which is sad, but... so this is going to be guaranteed Psychic, so we're going to switch into Luxray here. And we're going to kill this thing with Crunch. That's not Crunch, this is Crunch. Alright, Absol's in. So this thing actually sees slow kill with close combat. Play Rough is a roll to kill, so we are just going to Volt Switch off and go into Dragapult here. Perfect. Now, since Absol has Super Luck and a Scope Lens, it sees all of its moves as hitting crits, which means that it sees Slow Kill with Night Slash and Fast Kill with Sucker Punch because it's seeing Sucker Punch crit damage. So we're just going to go right back into Luxray here on the Sucker Punch. Perfect. And then we're going to KO with Play Rough. And this should bring in Guzzlord. Alright, this is always Earthquake. We're just going to go into Illumise. We are Tinted Lens, so and not Prankster, so Encore actually works here. You turn off this Victini. Send back in Luxray. Awesome. That takes care of the Victini. This Guzzlord only takes like 80% max from Play Rough from Luxray, which is insane. I figured that quadruple effective move would do a lot more damage than that. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Luxray can kill this thing. Hold on, yeah. It's guaranteed to click knockoff into Illumise. Because knockoff is the only move that it has with a... It can't use Dragon Claw and it can't use Earthquake, so the only two moves it can use is Hammer Arm and knockoff, and Hammer Arm is a quadruple resisted move, which means it's gonna score -10. And knockoff gets +2 because Illumise is holding an item. So this is always knockoff. We can just U-turn and then go into Luxray and then kill with Play Rough. I knew that. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. The 4 times resisted move is not -10 anymore? Oh. Well, regardless, it was still always going to be knockoff, because knockoff had a positive score. Or a score above 100. That's good to know. I don't think that's relevant for the rest of the E4. Oh man. I'm gonna move this over here. So we did get Sydney Trick Room, which is the one I've gotten every single time. Let's see. We need Tink, we need... My internet, like, gave out on me, last night, and I lost all of my calcs. I have the docs and everything, but I lost all my calculator tabs for all the fights, which is kind of annoying. I haven't had a chance to put them back yet. And let's see, Luxray, Illumise, Tinkaton, Dragapult, Lapras, and Keldeo. Boop. Okay, cool. You got that, you got that. Alright, cool. So we are moving on to Sydney. Or, Phoebe. We just beat. Alright, cool. We are hoping for 2, or 1. I think 1 is just a little bit easier, and there's less, like, variation in what can happen. How many did Luxray get on TW? What's TW? I have no idea what that is. Oh, Tailwind Sydney? 4. So Luxray got 4 on Tailwind Sydney, which was ideal. That was the most he was gonna get. So that's good. Alright, so for Phoebe, let's see, we need Sucker Punch, Volt Switch, Psychic Fangs, and Crunch. So, Sucker... and Psychic Fangs. Yeah, we are bringing Lapras. Awesome. And then... Alright. It's really, really important that we are not Intimidate on this fight, which is why I just made sure that we were Guts for Sydney. So I didn't forget later. Because intimidating the... Ogie Dogie could be bad because it has Defiant. Sucker Punch, Psychic Fangs, Full Switch Crunch. Awesome. Alright, Arkeldeo should be the exact same, except I believe he needs Specs instead of Scarf for this fight. Yeah, he just needs, Awesome. And then Tinkaton needs Encore. Probably not ever gonna click this fight. Oh, it's an egg move. It's more of a just in case. And we do need a Lumberry here. Alright, Illumise will need Prankster for this fight, so we can go ahead and do that now. Alright, so Adamant, Lumberry, type of Encore, Play Rough, Gigaton, Fake Out, awesome. Alright, Illumise, Encore, Play Rough, Future Covet, awesome, Prankster, Jolly Air Balloon. Alright, our Pulse needs Shadow Claw and a Spell Tag. I'm glad they decided to give Shadow Claw randomly in this game. It's nice. Worked out very well for me. I decided to not use any of the two-turn move shenanigans. He will also need Psychic Fangs. So... instead of Steel Wing. Awesome. And then Lapras will need the eject button. Alright, cool. Let's run through real quick. So we have Luxray, Jolly, Luxray, Guts, Sucker, Full Switch, Psychic Fangs, Crunch. Awesome. Alright, Keldeo has Flip Turn Surf, Vacuum Wave, Secret Sword, Sharpness, Timid Specs, Tinkaton, Adamance, Lumberry, Own Tempo, Fake Out, Gigaton, Play Rough, Encore, Great, Illumise, Encore, Play Rough, U-Turn Covets, Prankster, Air Balloon Jolly, and Pulse, Jolly Spell Tag, Clear Body, Psychic Fang, Shadow Claw, U-Turn, Dragon Darts. Lapras, Scald, Safeguard, Dragon Pulse, Wish. We actually want to run Hydration in this fight. In case we need to bounce off of Aqua Tail. Alright. Should be good to go. Alright. Alright, Phoebe. Either one is probably fine. I would prefer to see Phoebe 1. Uh-oh. What's going on? Alright, please. Alright. Will we get the Pult, or will we get the bear? Pulse it is. Alright, that's fine. We go immediately here. This should go into Peturant. So we are going to try and trick Phoebe. We have one chance here. We're going to try and trick Phoebe into giving us a free kill on Calyrex. So we're just going to Volt Switch off this Peturant, just so we can have Luxray Mega. A little bit bulkier when you use Mega. Or we're going to go into Tinkaton here. Alright, so this is always HP Fire. So we're going to go into Keldeo. Alright, so now we're going to click Flip Turn. So this Peturant can bad odds into Calyrex right here, which would be super, super awesome for us. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Alright, Calyrex goes down for free. Sucker to take out Calyrex. This should bring in Annihilate. Yeah, that bad odds is huge. Or Drapion? Okay. I was incorrect. So... I think this is actually always... This might always be... Cross Poison. I thought Annihilate would come out here. That is not the correct. We need Phoebe to... it does see Cross Poison crits. So, I believe this is always going to be Cross Poison because it sees the poison chance as a positive effect. So I think it's always Cross Poison here. So we're gonna Volt Switch. We're gonna go here. If it is Earthquake, we still survive, so it's not that big of a deal if it isn't, but... Cool. Luckily, this is the only thing Tinkaton exists for on Phoebe 2, is literally just to switch in on this Drapion's Cross Poison, and that's it. Now, on Tinkaton, this thing is always clicking Earthquake. So... Sniper crit... Oh, yeah, if it was a crit, yeah, definitely not. I mean, it was always going to be Cross Poison because of the additional effect, and Earthquake didn't have the additional effect. And I think cross poison. Yeah, it should always be cross poison. So never worried. So this is always going to be Earthquake on Tinkaton. So we're gonna go into Illumise here. And we are not gonna click Encore because we're Prankster, and that would be throwing. But we are gonna click U-turn. Yeah, you kinda, I bet everyone kinda understands where this is going. I'm just gonna kinda whittle this thing down. Hell yeah. So we're gonna send out Dragapult here. This should bring in Phoebe's Dragapult because she sees that her Dragapult is speed tied, which means that it kills mine with Dragon Darts and only Dragon Darts. Shadow Claw's a 97% minimum roll from her Dragapult, but Dragon Darts is like 105, so it's always clicking Dragon Darts here, which means we are good to go here. That's why it's important that we kept Dragapult at full health this entire time, specifically to bait this thing into Dragon Darts. We can Encore that, and then U-turn off of what should be Gengar. Oh, Petron's still alive. Yeah, this thing just dies to Crunch from Luxray. Prankster Encore feels balanced. It is balanced. It's totally balanced. Awesome. This thing always sees Drain Punch kill, so we're going to Volt Switch. Go straight into our own Dragapult. With Spell Tag, Shadow Claw is a guaranteed KO after Volt Switch chip. This should bring back in Dragapult. We go back here. Encore the Dragon Darts. U-turn off of the Gengar. Send in our Dragapults. And when this thing also dies to Shadow Claw. Awesome. Well, that just leaves his Dragapult left, who I believe only has 2 more Dragon Darts, if I've been counting right. He might have 4 more. If he has 2 more, we're going to have to get a little bit creative, but that's fine. It's always Steel Wing or Dragon Claw, and we can just go into... Nope! He still has some left. That's awesome. Alright. We're just gonna covet here. Hell yeah. Give the free layup to Luxray. That's what I'm saying. Luxray actually got 1 more frag in this fight than I thought he was going to, so that's really awesome. He got 4 again. Awesome. Yeah, super, super clean Phoebe. Look at that. Look at that. We took 1 hidden power fire from that. It's crazy. Isn't it crazy that you can now only tie the record? Yeah. It's wild. If I risked a crit on Sydney, I could have gotten 1 more, and if I risked a crit on Phoebe, I could get 1 more. And then Glacia 1, Luxray could get all 6, Cynthia he can get all 6, and then he can get 5 on Champ Fight if I risk another, or not 5, 4 max. So the maximum amount of KOs I could have got Luxray was 25, and we've already fallen short of that, so. Alright, so we need... That's crazy, I took a single hidden power fire as damage from that entire fight. That's actually insane. Alright, we can Pokevow here. So... let's see. Illumise got the Drapion, and then Pulte got... Oh no, he only got 3. He didn't get 4. Because Pulte got both of these guys. Yeah, so we're at 3, not 4. But he did get these 3. Awesome. Alright, we really don't want Glacia 1. Alright, so let's see what we need here. Alright, Luxray will need... He will need Thunderfang again. He does not need Volt... No, he needs Volt Switch. He doesn't need Crunch. He needs Psychic Fang, Sucker Punch, Volt Switch, and Thunderfang. Alright. Awesome. Jolly, Guts, Thunderfang, Psychic Fang, Sucker Punch, Volt Switch. Awesome. Alright, cool. Keldeo needs the Specs still. He has to be able to one-shot the Kyurem in Snow, which means that we need to run Aura Sphere here instead of Surf. Because Secret Sword does damage based off your physical defense stat, which obviously Kyurem has a 50% bonus to in Snow. Awesome, alright. So Keldeo has Timid, Specs, Sharpness, Flip Turn, Aura Sphere, Secret Sword, and Vacuum Wave. Awesome. Alright, cool. Tink. Encore, Play Rough, Gigatsun, Fake Out, same thing. Gonna keep the Lumberry in case she gets frozen by Ice Beam from Ninetales. Illumise should be the exact same roll here. Yep. Pulse, Dragon Darts, U-turn. We'll need Will-O-Wisp instead of Shadow Claw. Where's Willow? And I believe the Expert Belts. Yeah, and the Expert Belts. Oh. Alright, there we go there. Lapras will need the leftovers again instead of that eject button. Alright, Jolly, Expert Belt, Clear Body, Psychic Fangs, Will-O-Wisp, U-turn Dragon Darts, Lapras, Scald, Safeguard, Dragon Pulse, Wish, Hydration still. We actually need Water Absorb here. Awesome. Alright, we are ready to fight Glacia. Really want to see Glacia 1. Never got Glacia 1 on a single E4 ever. Alright, well, Luxray's not coming close to any E4. Well, it could still beat, I think it can tie the low punny at this point, but it's not gonna break 20, I don't think. Yeah, it's literally like, he only gets 1 frag on this fight. So... he gets 1 frag on this fight, and as many as 6 on Glacia 1. I'm not risking anything on this. Alright, so this can bat odds into Volcanion, which is totally fine. Yep, totally fine. Actually preferred. So, Lapras has a really safe switch here. Alright, so since Lapras, Quad Resist, Steam Eruption, and Flamethrowers is always Sludge Wave, we're gonna go back into Tinkaton. And we're gonna Encore it. Now this should bring in Darmanitan, and we're gonna smack this Darmanitan in the face with Gigaton Hammer on the switch. I should do a little over half. Yeah, Encore's pretty good. My first couple teams that I made didn't have any Encore Mons, but I just couldn't beat the champ fight Deathless. And I was like, I need just something that can really clean up all of the first 4 members' lines. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna bite the bullet, use Encore, but whatever. This is always Earthquake. We Encore it into Earthquake. This should go back into Volcanion, so we're gonna U-turn here. And then go into Luxray. Now we're gonna Volt Switch. That's totally fine. Kyurem? Yep. So, I believe we are doing 10% chip with Volt Switch to this guy. We're not in snow. Secret Sword is a guaranteed kill out of snow. So we're just gonna beat this thing with Secret Sword. I think this is... So, this thing does not see kill onto Keldeo. So, I'm pretty sure this is always Ice Shard for Last Chance AI. Because Abomasnow does not ever see kill with Woodhammer. So, it's never going to go for slow kill. So it's never going to go for slow kill here as base Abomasnow, and it's always going to go for Ice Shard. I'm like 99% sure of this. Let's see. Okay, Awesome. I think Keldeo actually one-shots this thing, which is hilarious from this HP range. It's definitely pretty close. So this thing is pretty much always clicking. It's random between Steam Eruption and Sludge Waves. We're just gonna switch into Lapras here. That's fine. That's what we want. That's bad odds into Kyurem. Yeah, I'm not like really steering, but I'm kinda steering. I'm like soft steering right now. So the Abomasnow, this is probably actually a switch into Electivire, and Kyurem are dead. Yeah, this is definitely a switch into Electivire, I think. It's not gonna go into Darmanitan ever, because Gigaton Hammer kills it. And it's never going into Ninetales, because Gigaton Hammer KOs it. Yeah, this is always into Evire. Okay, it was not an Evire. Oh my gosh, the snow stopped, thank you. Oh my gosh, alright. Why the hell? Why did it go into Darm? Oh, Play Rough. I guess Play Rough probably killed it. Play Rough didn't kill it. It didn't kill me back, though. Yeah, it did. It did kill me back. Weird. I think Pult just kills Darm from here, though, which is fine. Yeah, Dragon Darts is a guaranteed KO here. Outside of Snow, and Snow just stopped. Golden. This should be the Ninetales, I believe. Back to Tink. Alright, yeah, that, leftovers. We can go back here. What's the last mon left? It's Evire and Ninetales, right? It's freaking Volcanion, man. There we go. Taking like 8% from Gigaton Hammer. Is 229 just over the 9th roll range? Oh, for Earthquake on Tinkaton? Yeah, it might have missed it. No. Yeah. So it was over the 9th roll range. There's been so much snow. That will definitely end Ninetales, though. Alright, Lucre will bring us home here. Going on to Cynthia. Alright, no Pokevile after Cynthia fight. Okay, so Cynthia, we're gonna have a different lead here. So we're gonna lead Illumise, whatever, however that you say it. Tink will not have an item, and Keldeo will need Surf back. Then we will need disable and infestation. We need that wide lens. How many Luxray frags? Well, because we were very unfortunate on which Glacia team we got. He only got one that fight. So that should bring him to... I don't know why they're like split up between 116 is where he's at right now. Pulte got both of these guys, and Keldeo got this guy and this guy. He will get a lot more frags on Cynthia. There's a line here where he can actually frag all 6 Mons on Cynthia. Which is pretty cool. Luxray is freaking awesome. Such a cool Mon. Alright, let's make sure all of our movesets are good. I know Luxray will need Ice Fang. I wouldn't know about stupid, but just really like it kind of depends on bad odds. Like there's one bad odds that if I hit that, like the whole fight is completely free, pretty much for Luxray. And then if that doesn't happen, there's a pretty strong chance that Luxray does not get the Zamazenta, or the Xerneas for that matter. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up the Poke-Pastes for this freaking the Cynthia squad. Alright, so Illumise is in the front. Let's see. Luxray needs Thunderfang, Volt Switch, Crunch, and Ice Fang. Awesome. Alright, so Illumise needs the air balloon. Jolly air balloon, prankster, encore player of featured covets. Keldeo needs flip turn, surf, vacuum wave, aura sphere, sharpness, timid, and scarf. Oops. Keldeo's probably not even gonna come onto the battlefield this fight, so. No item on Tinkaton. We need Encore or Player of Gigaton Hammer Fake Out. Perfect. Our Luxray will need Thunderfang, Ice Fang, Volt Switch, Crunch, not Sucker Punch. Oops, that's items. Let's see, Relearn. Cross Sucker Punch, Learn Crunch. Our Dragapult here. I decided to keep Dragon Darts. Originally wasn't gonna have Dragon Darts, but it doesn't do any damage anyway, so like it doesn't matter. Jolly Wide Lens. Clear Body. Awesome. And our Lapras should have Scald, Refresh instead of Safeguard. Which I think is a... nope, it's an Egg move. Alright, I think this is... we are ready for the Cynthia squad. We're ready for the Cynthia fight. Jolly, Air Balloon, Prankster. That's good. Keldeo. Good. Tinkaton has no item. Good. Luxray has those moves. Guts, Jolly, Luxray, awesome. The Dragapult has the Wide Lens. Disable. Will-O-Wisp, Infestation, Dragon Darts, Lapras. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're ready to go. Okay. No good deed goes unpunished. Boy, does it. Alright, so turn one, this Spirit Tomb can actually bat odds into Heatran. So we're gonna hope it does that. If it doesn't do that, it's fine, because we're just gonna go into Tinkaton and Encore it into Poltergeist. And then it'll definitely switch into Heatran. Perfect. Round two for sure. Coming back with a vengeance. We're gonna send in Lapras here. Lapras just doesn't care. Imagine if I had Dirt Fang. I mean, Luxray is still fragging Heatran, so it's fine, you know. Nice crit, idiot. I think we need one more there. So we Wish. We Dragon Pulse. Yeah, that's definitely in range. We wish. We go to Luxray. So there's so even without me trying to get Luxray frags in this fight, this is actually really important that Luxray finishes off Heatran, and I'll explain why here. As soon as he does it. Alright, so when Luxray KOs Heatran, the AI is seeing base Luxray's ability on Mega Luxray right now. So the AI doesn't update, for whatever reason, it's not updating the base form ability to the Mega ability with regard to damage calculations. So that means that right now, Garchomp does not see that it's dead to Ice Fang. It sees that it comes in and it kills with Earthquake. So, because it's not seeing the Strong Jaw damage boost for Ice Fang. So this should bring in Garchomp. And not Xerneas. Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. So, since Garchomp is in now, and now that it's the next turn, Cynthia's like, oh shit, Luxray can just kill me. That's really bad. So now Garchomp has a 50-50 chance to bad odds into Xerneas, which would be amazing for us. That is exactly what we want. If not, it's fine. But this bad odds is would be super awesome to get. Either way, we're switching to Illumise, who's completely safe from anything that this thing does. Ah, man. Rats. Can't win them all. I was really hoping for that bad odds into Xerneas. Alright, we encore here. And then this should bring in Zamazenta. We're just gonna U-turn off of it. Dauntless Shield. We're gonna send in Bolt here. We have 3 chances to hit a Will-O-Wisp, so, I mean, if I lose the one in, like, 1400, then, like, that's on me, I guess. Alright, cool. Yeah, massive chip. Alright, so Zamazenta is currently +3, so it can still use a boosting move, which means we can go back into Illumise. Perfect. Now we can Encore in the Iron Defense, and then bait in Cramorant. Prankster Encore is pretty good. I believe this is Cramorant. Yes. So we're gonna break the sash on this thing, go into Luxray and click Volt Switch. And this is probably Zern. Yes! Oh, that's so good! That's so good! Alright, this thing is always clicking Geomancy here, so we're gonna do some big chip with Play Rough. When you grow up, you want to be like Toaster? I appreciate that. You should probably aspire to be more in life, though. Not gonna lie. I'm just a dude who plays Pokemon games. Why was that kind of big chip? Because Illumise is a goat. Yeah, we're prankster encoring this thing into, Geomancy. We're play roughing. This could kill if it crits, which is hilarious. Oh yeah, Fairy Aura's out. Yeah, that's true. How come it clicks Geomancy when you have Encore? That's a great question. That is because the Mirror Herb boost, specifically, is letting it click it. Yeah. So, the Mirror Herb, if it wasn't holding Mirror Herb, it wouldn't click it, obviously. But because of Mirror Herb, it's always going to click it. This thing is guaranteed to switch now, so now we U-turn. Xerneas, this is now prime for the pickin'. We go back into, our boy. We're gonna give this Zamazenta a flea problem. Massive damage. Literally didn't even move a single pixel, which is pretty funny. It is going to be a chain kill angle. That is the goal. So this is always going to click Iron Defense here. So we're gonna go here. The big thing is just kind of getting Zamazenta chipped enough, you know? This should be... What, Gar? Yep. More busted than your fly shenanigans? Yeah, it is. Illumise is insane. Actually insane. With Ice Fang is like a minimum of like 94%, I think. So with that U-turn chip, it's a guaranteed KO there. All right, so Spirit Tomb's in. So this is where, so we need to pre-damage for the Cynthia fight. This Spirit Tomb is what's going to do that for us. So specifically, we need to have Luxray below 210 HP, and we need to have Tinkaton below 160 HP. Both of those, either of those are perfectly fine. So we're gonna Volt Switch off this thing. This is Dark Hole. I might just send in this guy. Please put him to sleep. Yes! Thank you so much. Please damage me. Awesome. Phenomenal. Keep it coming. Nice crit. That's fine. I don't think we're gonna get the Zamazenta. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get the Zamazenta. It's like in the range where it's possible, but it doesn't look like... It doesn't look like it. Like, I don't want to risk it. Might just have to finish it off with Dragapult. Who's still left in the back? Everyone's... No, everyone's... Zamazenta's the last one alive. Okay. Well, I have to go here on the body press. Yeah, I think, I don't want to risk it. It looks like Luxray's only picking up 5. Did the bird die? Oh, the bird's still alive. If I Infestation here, it probably dies this turn. And then Cram comes in for probably Ice Beam. I could Wish Pass with Lapras. Yeah, I think I just gotta Infestation here. And the dog dies to the flea infestation. Why is this bird always the thing that throws me off, man? Alright, so bird into dragon. It's guaranteed Ice Beam here. I think I'm just gonna go here. Take that, bait surf into here. Wish. Surely this is never Ice Beam, right? It's never Ice Beam, because Air Slash, the minimum roll of Air Slash does more than the highest roll of Ice Beam. That's really good. So this is always, oh, we are Calm Nature. Doesn't change anything, so it should always be Air Slash, which into Luxray does 75 damage max. You're always safe. Oh my goodness. I'm so dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. Oh no! I should have switched back to Cram and then back into Luxray. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so bad. The most important one is Tinkaton. The bad thing is now I'm baiting Protect from, the thing is now I'm baiting Protect on the Empoleon. Man, all I had to do was switch back into Lapras and then back into Luxray. That's literally all I had to do. Oh, man. Where's Luxray at? Rats, man. Ugh, no. How does Protect AI work? Essentially, it rolls a number. If they don't see, and if that number rolls in like a certain range, it gives it a additional points to the move score. But if they have slow kill or fast kill, they'll never click it pretty much. But now that this thing doesn't see fast kill into Luxray, it has a chance to roll Protect if it rolls the right number. Literally all I had to do was switch into Lapras and switch back into Luxray. That's like all I had to do. If I'm really lucky, the Penguin will click Iron Head into Tinkaton, although I'm pretty sure it's using Liquidation. I'm like full HP right now. On Luxray, like, yeah, pretty much. Let's see, full restore on this guy. I mean, it's not even 217, it's like way higher. What do you mean? I'm super confused on what you're talking about now. After Mega? Oh, the Mega doesn't matter, because it's baiting... Base form Luxray is baiting the move, right? So, base form Luxray had to be at least, at most, 210 HP. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's no other way to do it. Like, I have to do the same line and just hope it doesn't click Protect. I think it's, like, really my only choice. Tink needs to be at... Tink just needs to die to... Dialga. Specifically this Dialga with the boost from... Yeah, so it has to die to this roll of Flash Cannon, which is 160. If I'm, like, insanely lucky, this Empoleon clicks Iron Head into Tinkaton. I think that's what we have to bank on. So before I wasn't... Yeah, like, if this thing clicks Iron Head into Tink, so if we're at... We can't go above 153 HP. We need random move between these two. If it clicks Iron Head, we are actually really safe. So we have a 50-50 plus whatever the chances of it rolling Protect to wipe. That's the wipe condition right now. So we're gonna heal to, I guess, 145 on Tinkaton. Does that affect Dialga? No, it's still only Flash Cannon from Dialga. Yeah, so 145 on Tink. Okay. Are we changing that? Yeah, so the line revolves around baiting Liquidation only, and baiting Liquidation and Flash Cannon into Tinkaton, and then switching into Lapras, absorbing the Liquidation, and then eating the Flash Cannon, triggering Eject Button, and sending out Luxray, right? So, since I'm an idiot and accidentally healed Luxray too much with Wish, and forgot to pre-damage him below that, now we need the chip from Flash Cannon hitting Luxray to, like, help here. So, that does a lot of damage, man. Holy moly. So I think I mean, at this point, we fully heal Luxray. And then, hopefully, Luxray takes this Flash Cannon on the turn it switches in, and then Mega Evolves and he can take out the, Can you not? Oh! That's true! Yeah, I could just not run Water Absorb. That's very true. That would actually guarantee it. That is very true. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Yeah. We are 100% doing that. So, let's look at... So, Flash Cannon damage from this thing is going to do 38.9% minimum, so 100 damage. So that'll definitely put us below 210 HP. Okay. Yeah, that's like by far the best option. Okay. Yeah, now we just fully heal Luxray, because there's no reason not to. Yeah, like Max said, Tink was the really important one. Okay. Alright, our lead is gonna be this. Okay. Okay. So, Adamant, Citrus, own tempo. We are not at an HP that would trigger Citrus. We have Fake Out, Gigaton, Play Rough, Encore. Alright, great. Our Keldeo needs Specs and not Scarf. Awesome. Timid Specs, Sharpness, Secret Sword, Vacuum Wave. That'll work. Villamise. Encore, play rough U-turn, and we need a little something something. Is 5 fake up PP enough? Yeah, we're Tinkaton should only be clicking it at most twice, so it should be fine. Oh, not item. Relearn, level up moves, safeguard. Awesome. And then this guy just needs that Shadow Claw back. Shadow Claw. And what was the other move? Phantom Force. Phantom Force, keeping Will-O-Wisp. Awesome. Lapras should be good. Calm, eject button. Scald, Safeguard, Dragon Pulse Swish. Okay. Oh, what about Luxray? I believe just needs same moves. Like the only moves he's going to be clicking is Thunderfang and Crunch. And we are not Guts, or we are not Intimidate, which is also really important that we are. You never want to ever use Rivalry because it'll mess up. I guarantee you, if you run Rivalry in this game, it will mess up your lines because it will make them on bad odds when it wouldn't have, or something else. Did you want Tink out of Iron Head range now, or does it not matter? It doesn't matter. Like, Lapras doesn't really take anything from Iron Head or Liquidation. I could give it another Oran Berry, so it's like always taking Liquidation. I mean, Liquidation's definitely less damage, right? Yeah, I guess that's fairly sizable. Yeah, we'll give Tink one more Oran. Okay. What item did you have again? I think it was Choice Band, yeah. Items, Choice Band. Alright, yeah, we're ready to go. Okay. Let me... Cynthia... Okay. Alright. I think we're ready. Come on, Tink. If we hit Encore, it will only be one time. It kind of depends on if this flash cannon crits us now, though. If this flash cannon crits us, we're probably just gonna have to do this the normal way, and Luxray will probably only get 1 frag. But that's fine. I messed up. I literally wrote in giant letters, like giant bold font on my notes, do not leave Cynthia fight with Luxray above 210 HP or Tinkaton above 160 HP. Like giant bold at the top of the notes. That's hilarious. Okay. I think we're ready. Save before we go in there. Alright. Let's get it done. Freaking co-champions, what kind of nonsense is that? Alright, turn 1. We fake out Empoleon O, and we take the KO on Empoleon D. This'll, even if this thing clicks Protect here, it doesn't matter. We just don't want it attacking this turn. Totally fine. Brings in Dialga. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. We're gonna go into Lapras here on the Tinkaton slot. So Dialga only sees kill into Tinkaton, and it sees guaranteed kill with Flash Cannon and Fire Blast. Since Fire Blast is inaccurate, it's always going to click Flash Cannon. And we are below that 160 HP. Empoleon does not see any kill into Keldeo and sees fast kill with Liquidation into Tinkaton, so it should always click Liquidation. So that means that we should get a free Secret Sword into Dialga, and we can switch into Lapras and get Luxray in. And then hopefully take the chip from Flash Cannon here. Alright, Luxray. Hold on. Okay. Perfect. Alright, that's a lot of damage. That thing, like, super high-rolled that freaking Flash Cannon. That's totally fine. So now, Empoleon's always seeing Fast Kill into Luxray, which means it's never clicking Protect, and now we can take both KOs here. Mega, Thunderfang. Alright. That heals us a little bit too with the Mega, which is really nice. Crit didn't matter, but huge. Yeah, it's just Luxray showing off. Alright, so we are going to double up into this Metagross. Luxray has 3 rolls of Crunch that kill Metagross. So if he takes the kill on Metagross, great. If not, totally fine. Suicune's gonna... It's random for Suicune between Scald into Luxray and, Air Slash into Keldeo. Okay. Alright, so here, we're gonna switch into Illumise and Lapras. We are just doing this part. We could win right now, but I want Luxray to get 2 more frags. So this is what we're doing to get Luxray 2 more frags. I couldn't Vacuum Wave because Keldeo was Choice Specs. So I could not do that. Alright, cool. Because I don't have anything... We're gonna play rough. This Suicune should be clicking Encore here. Or, Encore. Calm Mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not... I'm using... I wiped to the same interaction on Tate and Liza before, and I'm not wiping to it this time, which is hilarious. I wiped to this exact same interaction, and now I'm abusing it. Feels good. Awesome. Now this thing is guaranteed to switch into Palkia. So we are going to U-turn and Crunch. This should do about 40%. I was like closer to 50. Hell yeah. Gonna send in Keldeo. Dude, Illumise is so good. It does so much damage. Like, it does crazy things. We're just gonna go quick little switch into Lapras here. And that's what she wrote. We are finally done. Holy moly. Oh, I've been waiting a long time to hear this freaking little jingle. Long time. Final score for Luxray. 30% of all KOs in the run. Oh. I like how after you beat the champion, Birch comes in, and he just like ruins the mood by asking you about your Pokedex. I finally get to go into the shiny room again. This is where we keep the records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. Here, it is here that the League Champions are honored. Oh, we did it. The sound of victory. Oh. Holy moly. Loki will miss the streams. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. It was fun. It was fun for sure. I enjoyed it. I just gotta wait for hard mode. What's next? I'm definitely gonna be spending some time in playing Legends EA, and then I'm probably going to go into Pokemon. I'm probably gonna go into Emerald Lucid. What was the team? The team was Keldeo, Luxray, Lapras, Dragapult, Illumise, and Tinkaton. Oh yeah, Grueling Gold as well. Yeah, I want to play Grueling Gold and Lucid. Yeah, Luxray is the GOAT. Luxray dropped 124 frags on the run. 30% of all of the KOs in the run was taken by Luxray. No Roaring Moon. Luxray 100% of frags? Yeah, for real. Luxray's insane. Awesome Mon. Alright, yeah, good night. Good night, Max. Thanks for watching. Oh, man. Now the rest of us gonna play with Nerf Lux, right? Yeah, you're welcome. I did what I could. We just got a little bit of frags. If this was Glacia 1, he could have had 130. How insane is that? He could have had 130 frags if I got Glacia 1 instead of Glacia 2. He got 100 more frags than second place. Actually insane stuff. Just like 100 more frags in second place. Adding Luxray to Mirage Island, removing it everywhere else, hell yeah. Ugh. Mega Manetric sweeps? I don't think Mega Manetric can do that. I don't think Mega Manetric can do that at all. Holy moly, feels good. Finally through. I need to get a screenshot of the Hall of Fame sheet. I can do it on a PC, right? Holy moly, my father. And he's gone. Okay, thanks for blocking the way out. Oh my goodness. I'm free. All I want is a Pokemon Center. Oh, it doesn't play the... I'll just have to watch the stream and take a screenshot of it. Alright. Yeah. We had... What? 16 E4 frags, I think. It could have been 21. But yeah. Alright, well, that'll definitely be it for me for right now. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who came out and watched, and everyone who's watched throughout the runs over the last few months. I really appreciate it. I will talk to you all next time. Have a wonderful day or night. I'll see you around. Peace.